Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Donald Trump is the new president. However, so in this video, I just wanted to share the idea because many people think that people are born with certain skill. And it's true when it comes to artists, let's say, or when it comes to sports, like you need some genetic predisposition. But what about entrepreneurs? What about people making money? Is that something you're born with? And I want to argue that it's not. There are things you need to develop. So, for example, you need to be more responsible. To be an entrepreneur, you have much more responsibility than a normal human being. So you're responsible for your employees, you're responsible for your clients, to your investors. And that type of responsibility, it's crucial because if you're not responsible, you'll just fail. So to keep in business, you have to upskill. You have to be more responsible, which means you have to develop yourself. So personal development, kind of growing as a human, is essential to running a business. It's basically impossible to be a lazy entrepreneur. Do you know any millionaire who smokes a cigarette and just drinks all day? Except like the crazy people, but I'm talking like actual people who are in business, not people who have money, but they are from outside. Those people don't do that. You need to develop skills that you don't have. You weren't born with them, but they are available everywhere. So to develop character, for example, everything can be broken down. What does it mean that somebody has a good character? Or how do I develop a presence that when I speak, people listen to me? Or how do I become more responsible? It's just by doing it. It's just by breaking down a skill into subcategories, sub-niches, and just executing on it. And over time, you develop a new skill or a new trait, a personality trait. So your personality can change. Or when I was like 20, I was very responsible. And now I'm super responsible. So how is that possible? Well, I changed my personality, right? I adapted. I said, I don't want to be that guy anymore. So how do I change this? Well, I have to first get up from the bed. Then I have to plan my day. I have to organize my calendar. And then I have to show up. I have to plan how I travel to things. And then I have to sustain myself, make money. And then I have to plan and save money for the future so I can. And then, so all these things start falling in line once you decide to get better, to improve as a human. I need to lose weight. I needed to lose weight because you cannot stay out of shape if you're in business that long, because that actually helps you to be in shape. It helps you with business. I just want to say that those things like patience, responsibility, developing other people, and being a leader, like developing leadership skill, which I think I thought I don't have at all. It's like possible to develop. You're not born with that. You can develop it. And so I just want to say, I spent 10 years developing these skills. I spent 10 years or more just being out there, being in grind mode and just doing what is necessary. So I'm valuable for other people now because I can bring them money. People value in this world money. So if I can make somebody money, they see me as valuable. And that's it. That's how it works. So unless you can bring some value in this world, which is monetary, people will always look at you as a non-value adder in the business world. The path to being an entrepreneur, the path to being this person is open. And I hate to say this because I know there's a lot of gurus online and a lot of like these fake people trying to sell you courses and stuff, which I don't do. I will probably never do that because I don't make money like that. But there's a lot of people doing it. And you just need to realize like, they're telling you the truth, it's just more difficult. It's gonna take 10 years minimum to just get good. So you're not making any money for 10 years. Just to improve your personality, you need to improve the way you sell, you need to learn marketing. So you need to learn, you need to learn how the product works, how market works. It's not possible to run a business and not know this. You will not know it in the beginning, but you'll just learn as you go. And most people are not willing to do it, but that's why business people or entrepreneurs, they get ahead quickly because they are improving at such a rate compared to an employee or a person out there that at some point they start seeing cracks in the system. And a lot of them go to politics then because they want to influence society. For me, the crucial thing is to keep my niyyah pure. So I just don't want to do it for the money, but I just want to do it to help Islam grow. How do I do that? Subhanallah. Well, first of all, I need to take care of myself, right? So I need to take care of myself. But what it allows me to do, so look, I'm in the office, right? My stuff is here. Look, I have my prayer mat here. Look, I can pray if I want to. I go to Jummah if I want to. I am supporting the community if I want to. And inshallah, in the future, I want to contribute much more in the community. So this is how you become somebody of value. It does give you the freedom, so you don't have to be in a circle of despair and you just keep improving and getting better. And I don't know, it's just a path I chose. I just want to make the point of this video is this path is open to everybody who's watching this video. Everybody who's watching this video and is willing to learn and probably go through a lot of troubles. It's kind of like a Taskia nafs on steroids. To be an entrepreneur, Taskia nafs, because you don't just need one skill, you need like 20 skills. So like if you're an employee and if you're a developer, you just need to know that. But if you're an entrepreneur, you need to know like 20 other things typically, at least at some level. So that's a difference. You're just a completely different level of understanding everything, and you need to understand a lot of things basically. But it doesn't require that much IQ. I don't think I'm that smart. It just requires staying consistent, being willing to learn, and then at some point you get rewarded. But it's gonna take a lot of time, and it is not easy, but it is open to everybody. And we live in the easiest time in the world nowadays. You know, like there's internet, there's so much ways to make money and become independent of the system. I mean, you're still plugged into it, but you're just not participating as an observer. You're actually creating something here, because you know, in communism you couldn't do much, and before that there were no opportunities for people without internet and stuff, so you were stuck. But now we live in such an age that yeah, it's destroying communities. There's a lot of negatives, but the positive is, hey, I can be a Slav Muslim, something that could never happen like just 100 years ago. And I can establish a masjid, and I can be this guy, and I have clients in Hong Kong right now working with me, and I'm here in Slovakia. Does that make any sense? Yes, it does. So that's how you need to get that level of, this is the new sort of economy, the new way to run businesses. It's not for everybody, you know, to be a remote entrepreneur, to be doing digital businesses. It's not for everybody. But I think for Muslims, like especially coming from immigrant background, you know, why would you go to like investment banking? Why would you go to being a lawyer or doctor, which are good things, but there are better options for a career. Becoming an entrepreneur is better financially, is better, you get more freedom, and you can change more things. So if some of you don't want to go the traditional route, to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, and all those things, because your parents don't really know what's going on in the world. So you need to choose your own destiny. And this is the destiny that I think a lot of you can take. If you have basic brain, and if you have basic understanding, you can learn this and become an entrepreneur. And imagine what you can do for the community. Imagine what you can do for the world, especially for you and your family. It's gonna be difficult, but I'm saying this is an option to live a non-traditional life, to not be another number in the system. So if you are interested in that, you need to get a lot of responsibility. No fun, no team buildings, none of that. It's gonna be a lot of responsibility, but you will become a rajul. People will depend on you. And I like that feeling. When people depend on me, I actually enjoy it now. Before I was like, I don't like it. But now I actually like it. So yeah, become somebody people depend on. They will value you. They will value you. And you can change lives of people. Just by employing them, you can change a life. Or you can change a life with donations, with charity, with your zakat. And you can create associations, organizations to push forward the message of Islam. Because we need entrepreneurs. We need people who can be leading in industries. So my message is this: develop these skills, because these are free for taking. And it's not like I was born with any of it. I actually wasn't. So go for it and stop watching videos, man. All right, we live in a new world. Donald Trump is here. What's he gonna do with Israel? Let me know in the comments below. All right, so this is Jan, the Slog Muslim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.